Hey, Dan with Guardian Mold Prevent. Want to take a quick look at an attic space that's located in Oak Brook, Illinois. This is a home that was placed on the market by the homeowner, and they have a buyer at the table. The buyer's home inspector came in and they flagged the attic space for possible mold growth or a mold-like substance in the attic space. As you can see, there's quite a bit of mold that's developed here, and it's as a result of poor ventilation and insulation that was actually blocking off the lower vents in this attic, causing condensation and then ultimately mold growth. So in order to get this home sold and to appease the buyers, the homeowners had us in to perform a mold remediation project in this attic and to get the house in a sellable condition so that they can go ahead and bring the paperwork to closing and move to their new home. Now, as you can see in this diagram, what's meant to take place in an attic space in terms of construction with ventilation and insulation, the upper ceiling or the second floor ceiling of your home should have a good insulation barrier to keep the house heat down and out of the attic space in the winter. Then the lower portions of your roof at the overhangs should have vents cut in them, a sufficient number of vents that would allow cold air to get in the winter time, and then upper ventilation, so either mushroom vents or a ridge vent that would draw against the lower vents, bringing cold air in and replacing the warm air in the attic space so that the air temperature in the attic and the surface temperature of the wood are relatively similar. When those two temperatures get a large divide between them, you end up reaching dew point, condensating, and ultimately getting mold growth. Now you can see in the after footage here, what we did was we brought in an air machine. We run that during the project to keep the air from exchanging with the living space while we're working. We then treat the underside of the roof decking, the plywood sheathing, and also the rafters with a biocide, which is a product that kills mold on contact. We then physically scrub down those surfaces and apply a mold stain remover. It's a product that removes a very high percentage of the staining involved with the mold growth. We then coat it with an acrylic-based clear coating that comes with a 10-year manufacturer's warranty. We'll look at a still shot of what it looked like before, and then right after, a still shot of what it looked like after the remediation was finished. We pull the air machine out the next day, and the homeowner is then finished with the project and able to go ahead and get their home sold and closed.